in Truth Be Told news, submitted by Yusha. A former member of the Pussycat Doll alleges the group was really a front for a prostitution ring.
I knew this, but I couldn't afford it.
Oh.
Wait, what? You saw it on Craigslist. Pussycat Dolls, $20. God damn it.
I couldn't afford it.
How?
If I was Wolverine, this would be my weapon. Banana.
It looks like 3 dicks.
Isn't that like Nicole Schermer?
Yeah. Why does everyone make that joke?
I don't know her name.
She looks like Gwen Stefani, whoever that is.
So this is Kaya Jones.
She looks like a white person doing Mexican face.
Mexican face?
Brown face?
Yeah, it looks like a white person.
Face.
Huh?
Like brown face.
Her
Like
makeup?
her complexion looks very Hispanic, beautiful.
She looks Hispanic.
She does
She
look
does look Hispanic. She looks like a Jennifer Lopez version 2.5.
She looks like she tells fortunes on the weekend.
So
Yeah, hotline.
This is Kaya Jones, and so she's a singer.
Kaya.
She was in the Pussycat Dolls for only 2 years before they made it big. So it was 2003 to 2005.
So she got cut.
No, she left.
She should have stuck it through and been famous. Instead, she, right before the...
Yeah, so this is when she was.
She got morals. She said,
Kaya.
did she get cut because she's like, I ain't gonna fuck for money anymore?
That's pretty much what she said.
Good.
I never understood why they needed 52 members.
You could ask Korean groups the same thing.
But they had like 5 or 6 or whatever.
I understand
maybe.
why.
But then like it's like I don't like who knows all their names. Everyone in the comments, if anyone knows all their names, list it out without googling.
Dude, but
I
there's
bet you
that
can't.
22-person
No, they're
Korean group.
Googling for sure.
Yeah, I mean.
I thought
Two-
Pussycat
two-
Dolls
4 a.m.,
was
2
5
4 a.m.
cats.
Do they all sing? Were they all singing? I believe so. I believe that they're all singers and dancers.
I know one girl was probably only in there because they wanted someone who could do the splits. Because every video she's like,
Oh yeah, I know.
splits, just every fucking video.
This girl. It works because you remembered.
But she's only known for the splits. It's like,
Who
we're gonna
cares?
have her for
But
the
we're
splits.
talking about her splitting, and that's what they wanted you to fucking do. I could see why they have so many girls.
Yeah.
Because once you get bored with their singing or their song or something, then you're looking at them because they're fucking hot. And I'm like, fuck, I want to be like them
It's
when
like the
I grow
boy
up.
band when you only have that guy that hits all the bass notes. Because you just need that
I
to
remember
be covered.
they would circle. They're like, this one sings one part, another one sings the other part. Like they circle in the front and then they back out, and then one goes to the front and starts singing his part.
How many is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 girls. 10 girls fighting over a 3-minute track.
And the only one that everyone knows is Nicole. No one knows the other fucking girls.
Maybe they're the ensemble.
Eden's crush.
Oh shit! I haven't heard that in forever.
Yeah,
She's
so
hot.
Kaya, she ended up tweeting out after this whole like Harvey Weinstein allegations and stuff. She tweeted this out, so I will read it really quick because there's a lot of tweets. My truth. I wasn't in a girl group. I was in a prostitution ring. Oh, and we happened to sing and be famous, while everyone who owned us made the money.
Oh my god, that's genius.
How bad was it? People ask. Bad enough that I walked away from my dreams, bandmates, and a $13 million record deal. We knew we were going to #1.
Where she walked away from the prostitution ring, which is her dream?
No, she walked away.
What the fuck?
Is that what she's saying?
No, she walked away from being a star.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't easy for me not to be a whore.
Because the way it sounds, it seems like we were a prostitution ring and they forced us to sing. What
Well,
the
she started
fuck?
it with
Sounds like...
started with saying she wasn't in a girl group. Anyways, she says, to be part of the team, you must be a team player, meaning sleep with whoever they say. If you don't, they have nothing on you to leverage.
Jeez.
That's wrong.
And then like she continued with more tweets. And then so she says, it's best to not get defensive and attack when you're guilty. Sorry, your house of cards is done. Everyone will soon know the truth. I love how predators enjoy playing the victim. Pathetic.
So prostitution is analogous. It's not a direct definition of what it was then.
Exactly.
So she's saying that it was like a prostitution ring.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because she was saying.
I thought it was like a legit ring, like a prostitution ring.
It caught my attention for sure. I was like, I see it.
That's really wrong, but I think it's genius because check this out. I haven't told you guys personally, but I've been saying this for a very long time that it's probably true that really rich people propose celebrities a lot of money, like sleep with me for $2 million, or just keep me company, or maybe just give me a hand job for like $5 million. I just felt it. I had the senses just telling me.
Well, for her, she's saying that it wasn't in exchange for money. It was like to further their careers.
Climb up the ladder.
Oh, like, I want to roll in a movie. Well, you gotta fuck Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
So it's like favor for a favor.
Pretty much. She's saying that it was like an understanding or like. So the founder of this group, Pussycat Dolls, her name is Robin Atten. This is what she looks like.
Ugh. I mean, yeah.
And so she's the founder of a lot of girl groups. And
So she's the master pussycat.
yeah, and so she was saying that Robin is the Hell's Den mother or something. Because in the next
Oh, she's like the
Mama-san.
mama's. Oh yeah, of the brothel.
she ends up tweeting, "I want the Den mother from hell to confess why another one of her girl group girls committed suicide. Tell
That's
the public
sad.
how you mentally broke us." And she's referring to Simone
sad.
Battle, who was a part of the girl group called Girl GRL. And this is Simone here. She ended up committing suicide back in 2014 when she was 25 years old. She hung herself. And then they're saying that Kaya is alleging like Robin broke us down so much that even like one of her girls committed suicide.
That's so mean.
Damn, those girls are fucking hot. Where are all these girls
Yo,
come
I like the
from?
short hair. God damn, she's cute.
Dude, they're the creme de la
Yeah.
creme, dude. They got to audition for that
God
shit, man.
damn.
Yeah, so then Kaya
How much would
continues.
you pay to be in a room, not you now, but 18-year-old you, would you pay to be in a room with all those women doing
All 5 of them?
yeah,
How many
just,
are there?
just in a room? I'm not saying they're going to do anything for you, but just be in a room with them.
Not a lot because I'm 18
This
and
one's
broke.
5.
Oh, the one in the
like
middle.
$1 million?
$1 million just to be in a room and have them talk to you.
Yeah.
Just to talk to you, $1 million.
No, I would want them to all be naked and we could slither around like fucking snails without shells.
That's what he wants to do.
As horny as I am, at 18, I was even more cheaper than I am now. I was so cheap. I was the kind of guy that would go to the strip club and be skeptical and think that lap dance is probably not gonna be that good. It's not worth $20.
I wasted money on lap dance.
Yup.
It was stupid.
I am so cheap when it comes to girls.
So then for you would pay what?
Nothing. I would be the shyster that tries to like scam them into hanging out with me for free.
Because that looks like every
You
18-year-old.
dumb.
I know. I also wish
So
that I
stupid.
had photographic memory. Because then those guys that are geniuses like that, they can just go to a strip club and go,
Save it for later.
yeah, and save it for later.
Spank bank.
Yeah, so Kaya continues with her tweets. She says, "I finally feel the weight I've held in my heart lifted and mending. It's been hard to hold lies in for people who broke me. No more. Robin and the record label made all the money. We as Pussycat Dolls were paid $500 a week while we were being abused and used. Fact. To anyone thinking I've made this up, why would I want to have a target on my back / claim to have been used and abused? Not exactly a good look. Why don't we report it? Because we all are abused. I personally have been warned if I tell, I will, end up dead or no more career. In 2004, I told Hollywood executives. In 2005, 2006, I told press. In 2011, I spoke up again. Hope you can hear me now, media. In 2017, way to go. Thumbs up." And so this is like her whole allegations. Robin, she ended up saying like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like all her claims are false. She's just looking for her 15 minutes of fame. The Pussycat Dolls, they gave a statement as well saying that they cannot stand behind false allegations toward other group members partaking in activities that simply did not take place. The Pussycat Dolls has always and will always stand for female empowerment and sisterhood. We stand in solidarity with all women who have bravely spoken publicly of their horrific experiences of abuse, harassment, and exploitation.
You could stand in public for it, doesn't mean it didn't happen.
That's so sad.
I'm not trying to take sides or anything, but the math just didn't make sense to me a little bit. Because she says she left before they signed a $13 million contract, but then she says they were paid $500 a week. I'm like, if you didn't break it big yet, of course $500 a week makes sense. Just saying.
Well,
That's it.
I think there's too many people that are so desperate in Hollywood. Like, there's people that would probably step on a puppy and kill their own grandma just to become famous.
Dude, for real?
I've done that for less.
Yeah, there's people that done that for less.
Do you know some stories? Do you want to share something? Because I know you know a lot of stuff.
I do.
And all I'm saying is,
Go ahead.
all I'm saying is,
No,
I'll let you.
stop, I wanna-
Okay, I'll let you complete your thought. Let me just do this shit real quick, alright?
Joe, don't like you.
All right, well, let me see this shit, alright? All I'm saying
how does it
is,
feel?
if there was a union of artists that said, I ain't sucking dick for money, fuck that shit, and they got together, it would be a better place.
Yeah.
But what about the people that do want to suck dick?
They should start their
They
own
should say-
union.
Yeah, separate it because then the ones
dick
that
sucking
don't
union.
want
Like
it.
for example, like you know, like the what is it called? The dark web, right? Or like the fucking Silk Road black market shit.
What's Silk Road? Black
It's
market
it's,
shit? Is that niche?
it's a dark web shit. So
I'll show you after.
if you don't want to partake in that world, don't be in that world.
Don't sign on to the dark
Just
web.
fucking buy shit on PayPal, Amazon, regular shit. And if you do want to be in that other world, be in that other world.
Yep.
And then they don't have to interconnect.
I think what's happening here though is that a lot of people, like the general public, they don't know that this happens. Like this is the norm in the industry, and so now she's like saying like her own experiences, so then everyone knows like, hey, this is actually the way it is in the music
So
industry.
what she
we need
needs
to
to
change
do
it.
is hire one of those planes that writes letters in the air.
Yes.
And with fucking cloud letters, it says, "Did you know that you have to suck a dick to be famous?"
paragraphs.
So the whole world, as it's
I can
rotating,
never read those.
it
I
can
know
fucking see that
it goes
shit.
away
It
too
goes away.
fast.
And then so now we all know, and then now we separate the dark.
This is her way of doing it on Twitter.
I read it all the time on the beach.
barely even know.
You're never on Twitter. The rest of the world
And
is though.
and I want to see those two unions happen. That's what I want to see.
Have you ever been to the beach and seen those airplanes fly? That's the only thing you see in the sky. If I was there, I'd be like, what?
That's hard to
serious?
see, though.
You have to suck a dick to become famous? What an abomination. And I think we would all march. Yeah. We would march from the freaking
I
Santa
still want to
Monica
hear
beach.
Gina's story.
Oh yeah, Gina, go ahead.
I kind of like this story.
So I was in another country, right, doing a meet and greet.
Dubai.
Okay.
And not you, like because people always say that you're always fucking in other countries.
No,
What's the problem if she did?
no.
Yeah.
I fuck in other countries. There's no shame in that.
So I was in Germany, and I was doing a meet and greet out there, and then we were all like, the promotions and my assistant and they were showing me around Germany, and they were like, on our last night they were like, yo, let's go to this bar. Like, you know how like some hotels have like really nice bars?
Yeah.
So we're like,
Yeah.
this is the hotel you guys were supposed to stay at, but then the girl that I was with decided to bring her boyfriend, so we couldn't stay in the hotel because it cost too much money, whatever, fine. And then so we went to the bar, and then they're like, yeah, last time we were here, we brought some other models from the U.S. and they one of them, because there's two of them, they may or may not look like each other because they may or may not be related.
Ho ho! I know who that is.
Slept with one of the managers or the owners or whatever of the hotel room just to
Good
get the
for her.
presidential suite. Yeah.
Good for her. I mean, she's being very ambitious.
No, but then like you're not getting any money. You're just getting a fucking hotel room.
Just the room?
Yeah.
Well, the presidential suite is pretty expensive. It's like $3,000
I guess
a
you
night.
guys obviously value your pussy more than she does.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it's just
Or
different-
you guys are
different rates.
underutilizing your pussies.
I wonder what happens when a guy goes through the sex change and becomes a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Does he still have the same thoughts that guy would have if he had a pussy?
Oh yeah, if I was a girl, I would use my pussy to get me into far places.
Because it would
No,
be
you wouldn't.
it would be
You
it would
would?
be like literally having a magic genie lamp, for a guy.
Yep.
If I'm thinking how a typical guy thinks, you know what I mean? Because guys are still guys. It doesn't matter if you're gay or whatnot. Guys are still guys.
Yeah.
So if I happen to got like $4 million worth of surgery, I turn to this hot ass bitch.
That'll never happen. Not with 4 million.
4 million. Ugh, God, that joke.
I have to be with David on that one. I'm so sorry.
Get off of me all day, you an asshole.
But like I think I probably would have used my pussy for my own benefit.
I think like honestly, when if women,
Because I can't use my dick for my own benefit. You know what I mean?
no, you can.
You can't use your dick and be like, I can, but then the girl would have to have really low self-esteem and go through a
Be a
lot
little
of like.
old rich lady.
Nah,
Hello.
the old rich ladies
lady-ass
like
ladies.
those suave ass dudes that actually wear clothes.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if women are to use their sexual things to make money, all the power to you, dude. Like, go ahead, you know?
It's not fair because I will never know what that feels like. So I could only imagine.
To have the superpower of the pussy.
I know. But you know what? At the end of the day, though, this shit's kind of cool that everyone's coming out and talking about the bullshit because we all need to hear this bullshit so people in Hollywood could change the bullshit.
Exactly.
It's funny the way that you put it, like it's like a genie thing, because it's like, you know how like you tell a genie your wish and he always goes around in fucking random ass loops and shit? You're like, I wish I had all the power and money and everyone gives me shit like how women get it. Alright, ugly ass woman, there you go, now you have a pussy, now go.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the last episode. Did you love it? I know you did. But guess what? You can also follow us on our personal social media accounts with the links in the description box below. So go follow all of us. Now, to watch more videos, check them out up there.